Okay, so now you had a chance to look at the story, The Giving Tree. We're going to move forward in our homework and our enrichment activities, as well as a comprehension quiz. The comprehension quiz is set up to go with the Giving Tree story. For today, I want you to think about all the different things that happened in the Giving Tree. If you need to pause and reread any of the video while you're doing the quiz, you can set up a second window so that you can do that to help you make sure you understand all of the questions that you're being asked. Here is the comprehension quiz. I'll read it to you out loud in case you don't have anyone around that can help you with this. I want to make sure that you know what the question's asking so that you can select the right answers. Number 1. The little boy gathers her leaves and makes blank out of them to play king of the forest. Robes, jewels, crowns, necklaces. Number 2. The little boy carves a heart in the tree. What does it show? Friendship between the tree and the boy's birthday, the boy's dreams and wishes. Number 3. The story changes and a new heart is carved. What does it show? The boy is married. The boy has fallen in love with someone. The boy wants a new tree. Number 4. After a while, the boy comes back and asks the tree for money. Which part of the tree has this value? Leaves, branches, apples, stump. Number 5. The boy comes back to the tree needing rest. What does the tree offer the boy? Leaves, branches, apples, stump. Number 6. When the boy tells the tree he wants a boat to take him far away, what does the tree offer? Leaves, stump, trunk, branches. Number 7. Which of these games do the boy and the tree play together? Hopscotch, tag, ring around the rosy, hide and seek. Now enter your name and hit submit. It'll give you your results and send them to me. Nice job. Okay, so the next part is enrichment time. This is an activity that you don't have to do, but it will help you in not only comprehending the first story that you read, but being able to compare and contrast it to another story with some similarities and differences. The story is called The Tree Doctor, and you can find it at your library. Mine is from the e-library in the North Carolina Public System. It's a very popular book if you want to get your own copy. I want you to either print or draw the T-chart that's on the next slide, and I want you to think about the differences between the two stories, The Giving Tree and The Tree Doctor. This is the T-chart here, and it asks the question, how are the stories different? So we know that both stories are about trees. That's not going to go on this chart. This chart separates ideas about the two that are not the same. The Tree Doctor by Tish Rabe. Breakfast, called Sally. The pancakes are hot. Let's find out how much maple syrup we've got. Trees give sap to make syrup, said Nick. But this one is so small, we can't make any syrup. No fun. I smell pancakes, the cat cried. Oh, I hope I am right. I love golden pancakes all fluffy and light, with sweet maple syrup. Oh, pour me some, please. It's my favorite thing that we get from the trees. We've got pancakes, said Nick, but unfortunately, no sap to make syrup from our maple tree. Not to worry, the cat said. Today I'll take you to meet the tree doctor. He'll know what to do. Meet Dr. Twiggles. He takes care of trees. He swings through the branches and hangs by his knees. Hello, said the doctor. Yes, it's up to me to respond and treat every tree emergency. Now, what brings you three to the wild woolly wood? Our tree is not growing, answered Nick, as it should. Little tree, said the doctor, how are you feeling? Are your twigs in a twist? Has your bark started peeling? Color's nice and dark. Stem is not bumpy. Branches aren't brittle. Twigs are not lumpy. But these leaves are drooping, and that means I'd say I should check your tree's roots and do so right away. Check the roots? Sally asked. How can you do that? To the thingamajigger, cried the cat in the hat. Flip the thrillamadriller and we'll see if it's ill. If you've never seen tree roots, well, soon we all will. Look at that, said Nick. This really is neat. The roots of a tree are like a tree's feet. Absolutely, the cat cried. I happen to know. Roots soak up food and water and help a tree grow. I've got it, the doc said. Now I see why your tree isn't growing. Your soil is too dry. It needs water, the cat asked. I know what to do. This is a job for thing one and thing two. Those two things jumped out and they gave a big yank to the crank on the side of the thingamatank. But they turned it too far and they turned it too fast. Water shot out in a soaking wet blast. Good job, said the doc, but our work is not done. To get healthy, your tree needs to get lots of sun. I know, cried the cat. Your tree will feel right when my Brightama lighter gives it sunlight. Now just wait, said the doc. In 40 years you can tap your tree and make syrup from the maple tree sap. 40 years, said Nick. When our tree is that old, our stack of pancakes will be really cold. No problem, said the doc, for I have right here some syrup I made in the spring of last year, and I have something else, a bag of maple keys, full of maple tree seeds to grow even more trees. Back home, Nick said, the syrup is good, and I had lots of fun in the wild woolly wood. Eat up, said the cat, then I need your help, please. After breakfast, let's go and plant more maple trees. I hope you enjoyed that. Now go back to your T chart and think about the differences between the two stories. If you need to pause, rewind, or look at a video to see them again, do that now. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to do is go back to your KWL. Remember that chart that you did in the beginning where you listed all of the things that you know, all of the questions that you have, and the things that you want to learn? I want you to go back to that chart now. Think about some things that we did today when we talked about trees and the stories about trees. What makes the earth happy? What makes the trees happy? How do the earth and the trees get along? I want you to think about anything that you learned today that was new information, and I want you to jot it down in the L. If you have more questions, our next lesson is the perfect place to ask those, and you can write them down in the Want to Know section. Great job today with your lesson. I'll see you again soon. Bye.